Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time takes place when I was 17 years old, and involves someone I would consider to be a hater, even though I do not like that word at all. He just wasn't a nice guy, and today's story time is about him. He was a mean person. He's kind of like one of those people that pours the milk before the cereal. I'm just kidding. If you do that, I don't mind. It's a little annoying to watch, but it doesn't genuinely bother me. Anyway, I'm not going to start a debate about cereal in the comments, so ignore what I said. Anyway, today's story time is about this guy, and it takes place back when I was 17 years old, okay? Now, I'm not that old. For some reason, people think that I'm like 25. I'm only 20. I just turned 20 back in October. And this story time takes place when I was 17, and when I was 17, I was fairly big on YouTube. I would say that when I was 17, that's when things kind of started to really, I don't know, take off and just, grow a lot more on YouTube. So I was 17 years old, and I got a text from my friend this one day inviting me to his graduation party in a week. So I was stoked. It was a really good friend of mine. He was graduating. He was having a big graduation party. I was excited to go hang out with him. So a week went by. It was finally time to go to his graduation party. I got my outfit ready. I took a shower. I got ready. I did my fucking hair. I got dressed. And then I put a hat on. So there was no fucking reason for me to even do my hair. And then I went out, and I went to his house. And the first couple hours was great. Everything was fine. I knew pretty much everybody there. And then nighttime came along. And that's when a lot of people started showing up that I didn't even know. And it just became a full-on party. And people were drinking, having fun. It was getting pretty big. And I was just hanging out with my core group of friends, my small group of friends. And this one dude shows up. Let's just call him Aaron. Aaron was 19. He was 2 years older than me. I kind of knew of him, but I didn't really know him. I just knew his name. And he came over to me and my friends. And first, he congratulates my friend. He's like, yo, bro, congrats on the graduation. And then he looks at me and he's like, yo, you look familiar. I was like, really? I do? I don't know. We've probably gone to a few of the same parties or something. He's like, nah, wait, is your name Austin? And I was like, yeah, it is. And he's like, oh, dude, I've heard about you. You do that YouTube shit, right? And that put a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, he knows about my YouTube channel. That's really cool. So I smile. I'm like, yeah, I do. And then his face goes completely straight, and he just goes, man, that shit's lame as fuck. And me and my friends all look at each other, and we're just caught off guard by it, that he said that. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, man, I've heard about you. You think you're better than everybody. You made a bunch of money and then just fucking forgot about your friends. And I just start laughing because I'm just caught off guard. And he's like, what's so funny? And I was like, dude, I don't know. What you're saying just doesn't make sense. Look around. These are all my friends right here. I've known these guys for years. And he's just like, yeah, maybe you're cool with them still, but I know your old friends. I'm like, who? And he starts naming all these names that I've never heard in my life. First and last names that I've never heard in my life. And I'm like, dude, I've never been friends with any of those people. I have no idea who you're talking about. And he's like, see, that's what I mean. And I'm just like, no, I literally have never met or heard of those people in my life. And he's like, whatever, man. Your videos probably suck anyway. And I start laughing even harder, and so do all my friends. And my friend speaks up, the one who was throwing the party. And he's like, dude, if you're going to be a dick to my boy, leave the party. I don't want you here. And he goes, man, whatever. Fuck all y'all. And he throws the finger at me and all my friends. And then he throws his cup of beer at me and my friend, the one who was hosting the party, who told him to leave. And it hits me in the chest and goes all over me. And some of it goes on my friend's shoes. And I was so fucking mad. The fact that my outfit got ruined and the fact that I just felt soaking wet from beer. It was just disgusting. And that's technically assault, what he did. So I was fucking pissed, and I swung at him. And I hit him right in the face. And he immediately was caught off guard when I hit him. And I'm thinking oh fuck, what did I just do? Because I don't like that shit. I don't like hitting people. I think that violence solves absolutely nothing. I just did that out of impulse. I was so angry that he threw his drink at me. So after I hit him, he just gives me this stare. And I couldn't tell what it was. If he was scared, angry, confused. I didn't know what it was. But it was this blank stare. And he was just staring at me and standing dead still. And then my friend jumps in between us. And he's like, guys, no, not at my party. Not at my fucking party. And the guy just goes, man, I was totally wrong about you. And he walks around my friend up to me. And he goes, you're real as fuck, dude. I'm sorry for saying that shit about you and throwing my drink. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, my bad for hitting you. And he's like, yeah, man, no problem. Let's be cool. And he reaches his arms out for a hug. And we hugged and then made up, instantly. And I'm just like, what is going on? And all my friends start doing this, cheesy fucking clapping and, applauding us. And I was just laughing my ass off, and so was he. And, yeah, we became cool. And we're cool now. Yeah, it was the weirdest fucking, minute interaction ever. And I remember after this, I turned to my friend and I was like, bro, I gotta stop coming to your fucking parties. Because almost every time I would go to one of his parties, I'd either meet someone that wanted a problem with me, or I would just see like some of the weirdest shit. And that night was a mixture of both. And just pretty much that was it. That's how I literally met a hater and then became friends with him, and he was a supporter within like a minute. Like, literally. And moral of the story is, fuck, don't throw drinks at people and don't punch people, okay? That's the moral of the story. Just make peace. But yeah, I thought this story time was funny, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it funny as well. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy this story time. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.